Morning, all. All right, so 7 games tonight in the NHL, so pretty busy for a Wednesday. With one game starting at 4 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Eastern, one a half an hour later, one a half an hour later, another an hour later. You guys get the point. That's nicely spread out tonight. So 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific start between the Washington Capitals and the Philadelphia Flyers. November 23rd, it was a 3-2 overtime win for the Washington Capitals. Still to come, January 11th, January 14th, these teams will play each other again. On the Washington side, they're 11, 12, and 4. Last 10 games, they're 4, 4, and 2. They did win their last game. Strome, 5 goals, 15 assists, 20 points for him as he continues to produce pretty darn well. Kuznetsov does as well, 3 goals, 15 assists, 18 points for Kuznetsov. On the Philadelphia side, they're 9, 10, and 5. Their last 10 games are 2, 6, and 2, but they're coming off of a win against the Avalanche. Konechny, 10 goals, 12 assists, 22 points, has played well. Hayes has as well, 8 goals, 19 assists, 27 points for Kevin Hayes. Then at 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific, the Buffalo Sabres in against Columbus. It's the first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again on December 27th as well as February 28th. The Buffalo Sabres, 11, 13, and 1 is their overall record. Their last 10 games, they're 4, 5, and 1. They did win their last game. Quinn, 6 goals, 8 assists, 14 points. Has been getting a lot of points and goals lately. Skinner is actually above point per game right now. Jeff Skinner quietly having a very good season. 12 goals, 15 assists, 27 points. On the Columbus side, 8, 13, and 2 is their record. Last 10 games, they're 4, 5, and 1. They have lost 2 in a row. Kent Johnson, 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points, has been solid, as has Boone Jenner, 9 goals, 9 assists, 18 points, and kind of robbed last night in that game against Pittsburgh. So for Columbus, back-to-backs, I'm taking Buffalo because, sure, Buffalo is overdue for another winning streak. Minnesota in against the Calgary Flames. This is the first of 3 meetings. It'll be at 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific, an hour earlier than the normal starting time in Calgary. They will play again on March 4th as well as March 7th. The Minnesota Wild are 13, 9, and 2. They're 6, 3, and 1 in their last 10. They have won 4 in a row. They're playing well. Zuccarello, 8 goals, 16 assists, 24 points. Boldy, 9 goals, 9 assists, 18 points. Hot and cold, but he's heating up now. On the Calgary front, they're 12, 10, and 3 overall. Last 10 games, they're 5, 4, and 1. They have won 2 in a row, so they're looking to get a streak of their own going. Toffoli, 8 goals, 10 assists, 18 points for him. Kadri, 9 goals, 10 assists, 19 points for him. Kadri, of course, had gone a while there with not much offense. Really good game last time out. We'll see if he can keep that up tonight. 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific start between Boston and Colorado. December 3rd, Boston defeated Colorado 5-1. There's no Nathan McKinnon. They're missing 5 of their top 6 forwards. There's a part of me that kind of expects them to wrangle up a win. And I say that because when you put on certain jerseys, you tend to overperform. And to me right now, Colorado is one of those teams. But I will say Boston does have that reputation as well and has for a long time. Boston is 20, 30, and 1. Or 20, 30, and 1. 23 and 1. Last 10 games are 8, 1, and 1. They had an overtime loss in their most recent outing. It was actually as a shootout loss, wasn't it? Yeah. So Taylor Hall, 9 goals, 8 assists, 17 points, has been excellent throughout this season. McAvoy, 11 games since his return, 2 goals, 11 assists, 13 points for Charlie McAvoy. Might be playing the best hockey of his career. On the Colorado front, they are 5 and 5 in their last 10. They have lost 2 in a row. Makar, 6 goals, 18 assists, 24 points. And Rantanen, 15 goals, 17 assists, 32 points. We'll see if they get anybody back. We'll see what happens with Colorado in general. And yeah, I still think they're going to eke out their share of wins because, again, as the Avs, I think it'll happen. But we shall see. 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific start between the Arizona Coyotes and the Edmonton Oilers. The first of 3 meetings. They'll meet again March 22nd and March 27th. For Arizona, they're 7, 12, and 4, and this represents the end of the 14-game road trip. So they're 1, 6, and 3 in their last 10. They did lose their last game in regulation, and it has really become quite the slog. And a 14-game road trip will do that. Lawson Krause, 10 goals, 2 assists, 12 points. He is the guy that you want to watch in front of the net for those tip-ins. and also for screens. Michelli has been very good quietly as a rookie, having a solid season of 2 goals, 15 assists, 17 points. On the Oilers front, they're 14-12. Their last 10 games, they are 5-5. They did lose their last game, and it's been a one-up, one-down kind of situation for Edmonton a lot of this season. McDavid, 22 goals, 26 assists, 48 points, has been fantastic. Darnell Nurse, 4 goals, 10 assists, 14 points for him. Expensive contract, yes, but has he been playing well? Also, yes. 10 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Pacific start between the New York Rangers and the Vegas Golden Knights. This is the first of 2 meetings. They'll meet again in New York on January 27th. For New York, they really need to get on a run of their own. They're 12-10-5 overall. Last 10 games, they're 4-4-2. They did win their last game. Mika Zibanejad, 13 goals, 16 assists, 29 points. Very excellent numbers from Zibanejad in general. Adam Fox keeps doing his thing. 7 goals, 21 assists, 28 points. So Fox definitely in the conversation for the Norris right now. On the Vegas front, they're 19-7-1. We'll see who is or isn't in their lineup tonight. But they're 6-3-1 in their last 10. They have won 2 in a row. Mark Stone, 9 goals, 12 assists, 21 points. Doesn't need to score points to hurt you, but often does. Karlsson, 6 goals, 12 assists, 18 points. William Karlsson, very good two-way forward as well. Something that Vegas has a number of. Guys who can play both at the other end of the rink as well as their own. And you don't really notice much of a difference in their play. And I mean that in a good way. It's 10:30 Eastern, 7:30 Pacific start between the Vancouver Canucks and the California Golden Seals. Yes, the Sharks will be wearing their Seals jerseys. The Canucks will be wearing their Johnny Canuck jerseys. So it's a battle of the reverse retros. The first meeting was November 27th. Vancouver won that one 4-3 in overtime. The other 2 meetings will be December 27th as well as March 23rd. On the Vancouver side of things, they are trying to get back to 500. They are 11-12-3. They win tonight. They get back to 500. It might be ugly, but they'd get back there. They're 7-3 in their last 10. They've won 2 in a row. Pettersson, 12 goals, 20 assists, 32 points. Pettersson has been fantastic this year. I think this has been, really a watershed of a season for him. The problem is the team has underperformed in general, so I think some of Pettersson's performance is being overlooked. Horvat, 20 goals, 7 assists, 27 points. Again, I don't know how far Horvat's goal-scoring binge is going to go, but it's fun to watch while it's lasting. On the San Jose side of things, they're 8-16-4. Over their last 10, they're 2-7-1. They've lost 3 in a row in regulation. Timo Meier, 12 goals, 12 assists, 24 points. Has been good, but he can be streaky as well. Karlsson, 11 goals, 23 assists, 34 points. His point production has dropped over the last 10 to 15 games. We'll see if he gets it back tonight against Vancouver. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.